So guys, we're out here at the Volusia County Fairground with World War II armor. They're putting on a display today. It is called Volusia Valor Days, and it's in honor of our veterans, law enforcement, and first responders everywhere. They got everything on display. They have living history displays, and then they're going to be doing a reenactment here shortly, where they're going to be out there in this field with reenactors from both sides, Axis and Allies. And it's going to be a good time. Let's check it out.
Now, I need to remind you that coming up in about less than 10 minutes, a little more than 5 minutes, 12:15, coming up down at the World War II Armor Pavilion, there's a special guest speaker who will be there. That will be the author and historian, Mr. Harry Yady. Now, he is the author of The Tank Killers and The Infantry's Armor and other books. He will be down there talking about his upcoming book, Betting Against America, the Axis Powers View of the United States in World War II. So we hope that you guys will make your way down there to hear him as he gives that talk at 12:15. Now, if you have not been down that way yet, the opposite end of the field from where the food trucks are and the vendors, you keep walking down there through the living history reenactors, and you will get to the World War II Armor encampment. There is a stage set up down there where you can listen to these talks. Make sure as you're down that way, you do check out the living history reenactors as well. They put a lot of time and energy and effort into making sure that they are period accurate. They've restored those vehicles. They've purchased actual items that were used in World War II. So make sure you go talk to some of those folks, find out more about that. And then the big event's also coming up still this afternoon. There'll be a parade of the tanks before the battle reenactment, so around 1:20 or so this afternoon, followed by at 2 o'clock the reenactment of the battle at Piazza Ridge in Sicily. So you don't want to miss that. Now again, that will be loud, so if you're here with small children or pets, keep that in mind, but you do not want to miss the battle reenactment.
Shotgun rider position, right? Later on, they decided, you know what, we don't need the bow gunner, we're going to save the space and weight and get rid of that, but that was after World War II. So all of these tanks here, crew of 5. As I said, you get the periscope there for the driver, that's where I'd sit, you can see out of there. This is the bow gun itself, where it comes out, you can see the mounted bow guns on the tanks down there. Over on the left here, that is the direct scope. Just like a hunting rifle has a scope, there's actually a scope in there. That's how you aim the cannon. Over on the other side is the coaxial machine gun. So the gunner in the turret, he can choose. Do I want a machine gun or do I want a cannon? He gets both. There you go. The loader is responsible for keeping both of those fed, and then the commander is going to be pop tall out the top, and he has the 50 cal, but primarily he is telling everybody else.
Bill Travolsi and his oddly specific skills.
I'm glad you made it out, Mac.
I'm too good.
It was great because the director just had to do this.
Good afternoon, everyone, and here in just a few minutes we have Mr. Harry Yady talking about his next book. Please stick around. It will be very educational.
Let's just touch on 1939 briefly, because that was the year, of course, World War II started in Europe. And one effect...
1942 to 1945, the United States Auto used just under 50,000 Sherman tanks. They were used all through the war. They were used not only by the United States, but they were funded under the Germany that were allies to include the French, the British, the Canadians, the Polish, and also the Soviet Union.
They brought their armor out, and they're going to do a reenactment here shortly later. So guys, that's World War II Armor. I want to thank Mike and Eric and the rest of World War II Armor. And I want to ask you all, if you don't mind, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that tiny bell. It greatly helps. Whoop. They're down and done. And I'm out of here. Catch y'all on the next one.